Ladies, do you have an expectation of your man
To take a bullet.
for him to make the sacrifice to give his life to protect you? Would you want that quality in a man? That he would be willing to sacrifice his life to protect you in some scenario where it's him or it's you?
I would hate for that to happen. I think that that's a noble quality to have, but I wouldn't want to ever be in that position. So I say, yes, it's noble. It's very noble.
Would you want a man to lay down his life to protect you?
Yes, but I think I would have tremendous survivor's guilt for that.
Okay.
I think yes, because I would do the same in a scenario. Yes, because I would do the same.
Yes.
I've lost 2 lovers, so no, I don't know if I could do a third.
But it's not really the question, right?
But I just...
Did they lose their life protecting you?
No.
Yeah, so the question is...
I just don't know if I could live without him.
So you would... Okay, so here's the scenario.
Doesn't mean
There's a
they're gonna
bullet
die.
coming.
Yeah.
There's a bullet coming. He can jump in front of you and protect you. Would you prefer that over to
Yeah.
you just taking the bullet and dying?
Yeah, I just know it would be hard for me to... But I would be like, wow, well, at least, he died defending me, and that's what he wanted to do. Not
Is the man's duty to protect his woman in that way?
I think a man should want to protect his woman, be a protector. I think that the right woman brings the protector
But
out of the man.
to the extent of sacrificing his own life to protect you.
I think that the right woman will bring that just out of a man naturally. But if it's the wrong woman, no. But all of a sudden, if it's the right woman, it will bring that out of him, and he won't even know why he did it. It's just
true.
that.
Imagine finding
will
out you're
want
not
to
the right
protect her.
woman, though.
You'd be dead.
What about you?
Yes.
Yes, you'd want him to sacrifice his life to protect you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope he's ready to, because I'm probably instinctually going to just jump behind him, right?
Yeah, I would do it too. That's why.
Now, Q, you were here for this.
Yes, I
I'm
was.
curious to know, would you lay down your life for a female girlfriend?
For my girlfriend?
For your girlfriend?
Yeah, because if she gets to that point, then I really, really care about her. If she's my girlfriend, then I really, really care about her. So for me, it's instinctual. I'm actually a very protective guy. Yeah.
You'd take the bullet?
Good for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I might think I'm bulletproof. So, I might just be like, babe, get behind me. I got this.
It ricochets
Okay.
off of you.
Yeah.
You're a better man than me. Question. So,
Wait, you wouldn't?
well, I'll get to
repeat
that.
question
I'll
if I-
get to that in just a sec. God damn, I'm already fucking tipsy from the. Guys, the only time I drink is when somebody does a champagne pop. When was the last champagne pop? 2 months ago? That was the last time I drank. I never drink. So, literally 2 sips, I'm already feeling it. Okay. How early on would you want a guy to be willing to take a bullet for you?
I feel like it may be a red flag if he does it too early on. I would be like, oh, wow.
Let's say your boyfriend, girlfriend, you've been dating for 6 months.
Uh-huh.
Should he take a bullet then?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hold on.
Nickelodeon donated $200.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Why would he defend you? He's just a man trying to assault you, and none of you trust men anyway.
So
Whoa, that's
true.
actually a really interesting.
It's not true.
On one hand, women are terrified
So different.
of men. They'd prefer to be in a forest with a bear.
So different. If you're
But-
the guy you're dating.
But they also acknowledge that men are also typically let's talk about the heroism gap between men and women. Men are also most likely to be the ones who do these heroic deeds and save people. So that's always interesting.
Can we... Maybe I'm feeling it too, because now I'm curious what the actual, statistic is on bear encounters, how many deaths there are. I am curious what that
Expecting
number
this
is.
so much.
Well, let's go around the table on the how soon thing, but I'll look into that. Go ahead.
I'll go with 6 months.
6 months? Okay.
Oh, God, I don't know. I've never thought about that. At least a year?
Wait, I missed the first 2
So 6 months, no expectation for him to lay down his life?
No.
How soon?
A year.
1 year.
I literally missed so much. So it's like, would I take a bullet for him? Would he take a bullet for me? And then how soon should he do that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she got it.
Okay. I probably would take a bullet because, you know, I'm
Wait.
really dumb. And then he probably should because he's a man and he's probably built that way. That's why most infantry men are men. And then, I mean, it should be instinctual for him, but at the same time, like, why would a man risk losing his life and letting other people down to save someone he's just met? So I don't know.
That's why I was like, oh.
So how soon into a relationship should a guy be willing to sacrifice his life for his girlfriend?
Time span, I'm not sure, but when she's his, like...
Okay, here's the way to view this. Your boyfriend and girlfriend with a guy, you've only been dating for 3 months, though. Would you want him in that instance? Like, would you have an expectation of him to lay down his life for you?
No.
Your boyfriend, girlfriend?
He just met me probably, like a year into it.
Okay, all right.
I think that when a guy says he loves me, like if he's like, I love you, and I'm like, really, would you take a bullet for me? And he goes, ooh, and then no, and then I'd be like, that's okay. Like I you know, you don't have to. I don't have no expectation, but I wouldn't believe his love. Like I think that if it seems like it takes a guy a while to fall in love with me, apparently according to my dating records, but yeah, maybe like a year or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is a complicated question. In my head, I would say like immediately, like whenever we're out and about.
First date?
But yeah.
First date, he should
like
die
to
for you.
show that it's real.
So if a guy, just to be clear, so you're currently still hung up on your ex.
Oh my god. I'm not hung up on my ex.
You want a guy who's going on a first date with you. Let's say you go on a first date with a guy this Friday.
He doesn't have to
you
take
just
a bullet,
hold on.
literally.
You just hung out with your ex today. You want that guy to take a bullet for you while on the date. Hold on, just to be clear also, while on the date with this new guy, there's 100% chance you're thinking about your ex.
No, that's not how it goes.
I guarantee if you're on a date, if you go on a date tomorrow, you're thinking about, you're caught up on your ex.
Get robbed at gunpoint. For them on a date with you, like, hold up, bro, before you steal her money, let me call her ex real quick so he can come and intervene in this situation. I'm out. I don't know her. I just met her.
I mean, like what she said, except different. Like, if he were to tell me he loves me, at whatever point that is, then, like, yeah, you're going to take a bullet for me.
Okay.
If that takes him 3 months to fall in love with me, or 6 months, or a year,
Okay.
whenever he claims.
Yeah.
What about you?
No, bro, if we are on a first date and someone comes with a gun and you hide behind me, or we're shot at, or whatever, and if I have to take the bullet for you,
It's a cringe.
and say we both survive, I'm never going out with you ever again. It's not happening.
Wait,
agree with that.
that's a good way to frame it. Going around the table, would all you girls agree that
That
it
was
would?
so day one.
Neither of you die, but it's just like you as the girl took the bullet.
Yeah, if you shriek like
Yeah.
a girl and shot
Let
like
me-
ran
Or
behind
push me in front of the guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Let me just add, I've actually been in this situation before. Yeah, I've been in this situation before. With my first love, I was in Atlanta. We were coming out of the grocery store, and a guy said something to her. He was basically trying to talk to her in front of me, and then he winked at me. Things got escalated, and he pulled out a gun. Yeah, but I was prepared. I said, "You gonna shoot me? Like, you gonna shoot me? It's whatever." But my girl, I told her to get in the car, be cool. Her sister actually came though. Her sister actually came and got in front of him and was like, "No, we not doing this here." And then we had some other guys who wanted to check on us, just random guys we didn't know. He was like, "Y'all good? Y'all good?" He had a gun as well. I didn't have my gun at the time. I couldn't carry in the state of Georgia. So, yeah, but I've actually been in that situation, and I mean, I wasn't overwhelmed with fear. I just wanted to make sure that my girlfriend was straight. You know what I mean?
And that's why, like,
Wait, did you say it was like a first date?
No.
first date,
She
okay.
was my first love. We had been in
love,
we
okay.
had we had been in a relationship for 2 years. So yeah.
Yeah.
And your instinct was to send her to safety.
Yeah, yeah.
And you stood there.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's where the whole panel turns against me. I don't think actually at any point ever in the relationship you take the bullet for your woman ever.
Let's
Wow.
Ever. You have kids, you never take the bullet for her.
So what do you? So what do you do? Do
What
you
do you
push
mean?
her in front?
Okay. I haven't really fully developed the
really-
never
precise circumstances of the hypothetical, but just in a hypothetical where one of you has to die. I don't know if it's it could be a violent other person, it could be a train, it could be an environmental disaster, zombies. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I always think, it's better if you survive.
What is wrong with you?
I guess
Wait, I heard it as you would push your kids in front of the guy with them. I was like, wait a minute.
No.
Not a protector, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I don't think you've been in love
But-
yet.
No, I've been in love.
And even when you were in love, you didn't feel like taking a bullet for a girl?
Oh, I mean, I'd obviously be protective of a girl, but again, this is such a hypothetical, specific scenario. In some scenario where I have time to perhaps do the calculus of, okay, well, if I attempt to intervene, I'm gonna die. She survives. Yeah, she could die.
So you value your life
That's
above hers.
crazy thing
Fuck
to say.
yeah.
It's a level
Sorry.
of you're
Yeah.
valuing your life more than hers, and then you have a level of selfishness.
The only people I could
Yeah.
potentially see myself sacrificing my life for would be my children. And I'm pretty confident, like, I'd probably, like, do some crazy shit if, like, anything was going down with my parents. If we, I don't know, a violent scenario or something, I would protect my parents.
So wife would
Why
be on
the
same
difference?
level.
Huh?
Why the difference?
Yeah.
Would you
Shit,
tell your
I could get
girlfriend
another
that?
wife. Can't get, huh?
Would you tell your girlfriend that? Like, if you had a girlfriend right now,
Would
would
she
you
can
tell
watch
her
the
like,
podcast.
I would not take a bullet for you?
Would she do it? Would she do it for me?
No. Would you tell her to her face that you're
She
not
asked
taking
me, yeah,
a bullet
fuck
for
it.
her?
I'll tell her right to her face. Just
That's crazy.
why is that crazy?
It's just not masculine.
How is it not masculine?
It's like the least masculine thing.
Yeah, you're not being a
Women don't-
protector. You're
hold
not
on.
being like a
Women
gladiator.
don't get to determine what is masculine.
That's
and what
fine,
isn't.
but we get to determine what's an ick, and that's an ick.
I wonder
Cool.
if you're the
I
type
think
that would be
that's-
possessed,
All
like
right,
in a sense.
Let
like,
me ask you a question.
I feel
mean,
like
I'm
you
just
would take
curious
a
here.
bullet,
I'm
Brian.
just-
like you don't think
Nah.
you would do it now, but then all of a
Yeah.
sudden it would happen. You're like, fuck this shit, and then you'd go and like do it, and
Yeah.
it's like, whoa, like,
Bro.
you know.
I could just
Yeah,
get
you've never been in that situation, so
girlfriend.
you don't know.
I
That's
could just
so
get-
crazy of you
What
to
if she's
say.
I
pregnant?
could just
But
get
that's
another
not how you would
wife.
feel with the right woman.
so
you would feel
selfish.
like
I feel like it's
she's
another
your
man
best.
trying to.
If
take
she
something.
died, I would be distraught. It's not like I'm a
But you
heartless
pushed her in
guy.
front
Look,
of the
she
guy
asked you
with
my
the gun.
question. She said, "What if she's pregnant?"
oh,
What if
I asked him that. I asked him that
okay.
Sunday. I said, "What if she's
okay.
pregnant?" She
still
ran her
pushing her.
With your
That's
child. That's 2 deaths.
I'll tell you what, that's a terrible scenario.
He wouldn't do
Oh
it
my
because
God.
it doesn't matter it doesn't matter because
He can get another girl pregnant, right?
Yes, I could get.
Monster.
Monster.
How's that? I fail to see how that's monstrous.
What do you mean? Like, men
the
are the
fact
ones
that
on the
she's
front
just
lines. That's in
disposable.
your
Let me ask you a question.
DNA.
Hold on. But okay, so let me ask you all a
It's
question.
in your
Let me ask you,
DNA.
let me ask you a question. Let's
Yeah.
talk about the trolley dilemma. So, are you guys familiar with the trolley problem, trolley dilemma? Okay, there's a train track. It diverges. There's a lever. If you pull the lever, you'll diverge it to the other train track. Would you? So there's 5 people who are tied on the train track. You do nothing, the train just proceeds and kills the 5 people. On the other track, if you pull the lever, it'll divert it, and it will kill your brother. Which one do you pick? Do you pull the lever?
That's a horrible.
You pull the lever?
I wouldn't answer. I wouldn't.
You
do
have
it.
to answer.
Yeah, you have to. It's a real
Oh,
psychological
I feel like-
It's a
experiment.
moral question.
I would definitely save my brother.
Yeah, my brother.
So you'd kill 5 people.
Yep.
You're a monster then.
So
I'm not a monster.
No,
You're a
So-
monster
but-
either way.
I have a thought.
yeah.
You're a
I have a
monster
thought on
either
it.
way.
Okay, so let's just
But
put
if you
it.
die
So
for your
here's the
pregnant
trolley
girlfriend,
dilemma.
more
I'm on the
people
train track. There's a lever next to me. I can do nothing, and then the train just runs me over. Or on the train track is my pregnant
I
girlfriend.
would run myself
Yeah,
over.
sorry, I'm pulling the fucking
Okay.
lever.
Okay, but
No,
I'm
I would
sorry,
run myself
but what
over.
would you actually do? I need to know. What would
Huh?
you actually do?
Call
Would
me
you
a
just,
fucking
Would
monster.
you just run?
Yes, I would preserve my life.
So what if you're
You think you can run away
At
from
least
a
I'm
bullet?
honest about it. Most people when asked this question are gonna virtue signal. No, of course
that's
I would,
just a you
bro.
thing.
I would genuinely not pull any lever and just let it hit me.
But not making a choice is making a choice.
I think if like a boyfriend or a husband was to choose me over the kids, if he chose me, I'd be like, you selfish son of a bitch. And I wouldn't even like date
Yeah,
him because I'd be like, you should have chosen the kids. I should have fallen off the cliff.
It's like the
I can see
question-
that because a mother should want her kids to survive. Like,
It should be on your Bumble profile.
yeah.
Will not take bullet for you.
Look,
Obviously,
here's the
nobody
reality,
should
right?
have to be forced
We're
to
talking
make
about
that kind of
chivalry,
decision,
right?
but-
We're
Yeah.
talking about chivalry, right? A man, that's the ultimate form of chivalry, the ultimate form of masculinity, the ultimate form of being a traditional man, all that shit,
Self-sacrifice.
right?
Yeah.
Are modern women
I'll take a
deserving of the ultimate chivalry, the ultimate sacrifice
That's
on the men's part, laying down his life? Y'all are modern women and you want a man to fucking die for you, but you complain about cooking for him, doing the laundry, doing all this shit.
I love doing all
Get
that.
the bro.
But I would
You want a
also-
man to lay down his life for you, and all y'all are. I'm not
You're
you guys.
generalizing.
man. Y'all are modern. Stop.
Go off, King.
Bro, hold up.
He's
I'm not saying-
traumatized.
No, I'm not traumatized.
Someone
Listen,
broke
bro,
his heart.
Check this shit out.
We're the
I'm
situation.
not saying you guys in general. I'm saying I would argue
pregnant
the
one.
vast majority of women are not these. Okay, look, chivalry, right? That's you're a gentleman. Are ladies the ones who are entitled to gentlemanly treatment?
Wait, Brian, but that's why.
No. Answer the question. Who's entitled to chivalry and gentlemanly treatment? Ladies, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Are modern women with their OnlyFans and their promiscuity and their lack of modesty and their sex work and their 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 plus body count
Stochastic
deserving of a man to lay down
$200.
his life?
That depends on how he feels about it.
Yeah.
No man
That depends
should
on his
take a
heart and how
bullet
he
for
feels about
anyone
it.
other than their mum. These women seem to really trust the bear. Ask the damn bear to take a bullet. Fuck this shit.
Yes, dude. Stochastic decay. I don't remember everyone's answers. These girls would rather be in a forest with a bear than with a man.
But we're not talking
But-
about a random
We're not
man.
talking
said a
Yeah.
But you want a man to
different.
lay down
You
his
can't-
life for you, but you guys
can't
have,
compare.
those of you who said the bear,
You didn't ask
you guys
if we could
have
be in a
dog
bear
shit
with our
views.
boyfriend in
You
the
guys
ass.
have
You
a
said a bear
terrible
or
view.
random man.
You guys
No,
have
no.
terrible views on
Wait a
fucking
minute,
men.
hold on.
Terrible fucking views
Go
on
off,
men.
King.
You guys
There's a difference
fucking-
between
you
random
guys have
man and
contempt for
the
men.
person
You
that
guys have
you
contempt for
deal
men.
with.
Let me talk. You guys have contempt for men. You guys hate men. You guys are
No, we don't.
misandrists. You guys,
we're
these
just
modern
so
women.
tangent.
Hold on, let me talk. You guys are these modern women are misandrists. They'd rather be with a bear in a forest than a man, but they want their boyfriend to lay down their lives for
how he
them.
gets about
That's
this
some
topic.
crazy shit.
You didn't say a bear and a boyfriend. You said
Ryan,
bear.
that's
Crazy
why,
shit.
that's why you need to
Second.
find a
You
girl
wouldn't
that
be dating
This
a
girl
woman
right
like that
here.
anyway.
This girl right here. Hold on.
You wouldn't be dating a
Hold
woman
up,
like
bro.
that
I
anyway.
would,
Right?
I would go on a first. I go on a first date with this girl. She just fucked her ex-boyfriend last night. She wants me to take a bullet. She fucked another guy the
You
night
insane?
before. She fucked another guy the night before. You want me to take a fucking bullet?
Absolutely not.
Your pregnant girlfriend.
No.
Absolutely not.
Right?
Bro, these
In
girls,
that scenario-
these girls first date with the guy.
Brian's drunk.
They fucked a guy the night before. They want a guy to take a bullet.
Let it out. Let it
Are
out.
you fucking
Let it out, King. Let it out,
Are
King.
you out your fucking mind, bro?
He ain't doing that
Holy
shit.
Nobody said that.
so
Oh my God.
champagne.
2 sips of champagne.
No more
We need some more champagne.
champagne.
We need some more champagne.
No more
These girls
champagne for you.
You're
Oh
generalizing.
my god, bro.
Can we pop?
First of all, you wouldn't even be dating a
I'm
woman
fucking
like
crying,
that.
boys.
So what are you talking
Yeah.
about? That's not your type.
Yeah.
Fucking. Oh my god.
Get him some
I'm
water.
gonna pass out.
Calm
He
down.
needs an IV.
I had 3 sips of champagne, boys. I'm already-
We get 2 bottles,
I'm already-
right?
You're sacrificing your girlfriend.
Wait, but
and
you're
your
kind of
boyfriend.
generalizing women to be like all women are doing OnlyFans, all women are like degrading themselves,
not.
but that's not true. That's
They're
why
not.
you should date a woman that shares the same values as you. That
Who
way,
you would want to take a
that
bullet
way you
for.
take a bullet
Yeah.
for them.
Oh, bro.
Q Pill,
the
I know
crazy
you have
shit,
something
though.
to say to
Here's the
him.
crazy
Come
shit,
on.
though. Bro, let me just triple down
Come
here.
on.
She could be a virgin, never had a first kiss. I am securing my dynasty, son, my lineage.
killed off your
Okay?
His dynasty.
Great, she's a virgin. I love that. That's fantastic. I'll just find another one. I'll find another one.
Gosh.
No,
Bro,
the connection.
You don't even have.
You're not truly in love if that's how you feel.
Let me just.
Die for it. What's the die for?
I'm in the
not
chat.
truly in love if
I'm in the
that's how you
chat.
feel.
I'm a guy in the chat. Brian's such a beta male. Of course, I would take a bullet for a girl who I've been dating for 3 months. Go ahead, dude.
Why are you doing the
I'll just
robot?
I'm just gonna. I don't know, bro. I'm fucking
Drunk.
Dave Chappelle.
3 sips, y'all.
He's turned.
Yo,
3 sips, Brian.
call me a
good
beta male.
champagne.
I think it would be
Showing his
I don't
true
call
colors.
Myself, I'm not an alpha. I don't call myself an alpha male. It would be the most fucking gangster alpha male, sigma male shit. Sigma grind set.
Please do not call your unprotectedness
Sigma
alpha.
Sigma grind set. Yeah, man.
No, man.
I'm a.
No.
She can.
No,
she can
man.
take the bullet. She can take the bullet. I'm gonna find another girl. I'm gonna have 7
But,
sons.
like-
I am gonna have 7 sons, and they will conquer. What's that freaking?
On the tomb of your
Children.
ex-girlfriend.
What's that Bible verse? Children in a man's youth are like arrows in the quiver of a. Oh my god! I totally fucking butchered this. Of a warrior.
Bows and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
7 sons, bro. Oh, I'm so masculine. Let me just end my life for this chick.
Your girlfriend.
Your wife, your mother of your children,
She's a random chick.
mother
Or-
of your
hold on,
children,
hold on.
this chick.
Yeah, because let me double down.
Oh, no.
Let me double down. Yeah,
You're literally pulling the worst case scenarios
Hold
of
up, bro.
women.
I have 3. She gave me 3 kids.
You just let
This
it
Yeah.
lovely. I love her so much.
And you just ran away like a little baby.
And your thoughts.
People think negatively about me. Oh no.
Yes, as they should.
As
You're
they
gonna
should.
feel just negative about yourself.
People think poorly
We
of
are
me.
very
Okay,
sorry
whatever.
you don't have.
thought like something like, hey,
They're like,
why?
"Push
Like,
mommy in the train."
I think if I
You
have
should try to
kids-
save both of your lives.
I think if I have
Yours-
kids, hold on, let me say this.
Yeah.
I think if I have kids, I can make a better argument for me surviving. I'm more capable of protecting them.
I think it's not about the
Why you
protection.
can protect her
providing.
through your
It's not about the
providing.
protection. It's about the fact that if she were to die, you love her so much you cannot see your life without her,
What?
and your life
Yes.
would be nothing.
The connection
That
is
is
everything.
why
How are you going to
would
protect
jump
your
in
kids if
front
you
of
couldn't
it.
even
That's some
protect
Disney
your
shit.
girl?
You don't believe it.
Oh, I could never love again. Oh,
You've never
It's
been
called dying
loved.
with
that's-
honor.
I
get
don't.
out of here with that Disney shit. I'm fucking. I'll grieve. There will be a grieving period.
I hope so.
It'll be a fortnight.
He won't
He
even go to the
scheduled it.
I will grieve.
He'll be like, I got things to do. I'll
I
find
will
a new
grieve.
wife.
Hold on. I'm gonna grieve a fortnight, 14 days.
Oh
I'll
my
grieve
God.
Scheduled.
back on Tinder.
Scheduled.
No.
Hey,
You're
I
a
pushed my
monster.
girlfriend over.
That's
I
really
really
sad.
think you just haven't made
Okay,
such a deep
I'm
connection.
joking about that, but what?
No,
He's
you're
being
not.
a little facetious.
I
here.
don't think you've made a deep connection enough where you would
Oh, I've
be
made
like,
some deep connections. Balls deep.
Highly doubt that. Highly
No.
doubt
Shit,
that.
balls deep. What's up? That's not saying much though, because I'm like average down there. So
what if you like weren't there to save her in a sense where it happened to her, but you weren't
Keep
there
talking,
to save
Brian.
her? Like, would that bother you
digging
like
this
the
hole.
rest of your life? Like, oh my goodness, like I just wasn't there. If I was there, this wouldn't have happened. Because I know a guy that happened to, and that's all he says these days. But
and
Yeah, that's
also,
how I think about it.
yeah, I
how
would
I
think
think
about it
about
for the
as
rest
a
of my life.
man,
normal person
aren't
thinks
you
about it.
biologically like made to like withstand more?
a bullet.
Yeah, like aren't you strong? Aren't you guys stronger?
I am.
Obviously, we're speaking in
Yeah.
Nah, man,
hypotheticals,
bullets rip
but
through flesh. Don't matter if you got a pussy or a dick. That shit going through you.
It's going through.
It going through.
But there's just so much more respect if you.
I don't think
you
he
do
cares
I don't
about
think he cares
respect.
about respect.
Respect.
It would
Yeah, I
be
know.
his choice in the end.
He's going on Tinder in a fortnight.
I mean, exactly.
Bro, do you guys have like no preservation? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go out in a blaze of glory. Respect, bro. Okay, I'm not laying down my life for respect.
Why?
Maybe if it was respect for like 100 years
Wouldn't
beyond,
you
like I
rather
was in a
die
history
with
book or
respect?
something.
Here's an argument.
Yeah.
Here's an argument I've heard. Right. okay, sure, I could die, but think of all the other great deeds I could go on and do. If I go on and live another 50 years, what can I do for my kids if I have them? What could I do for a future partner? Who knows?
Sounds like you won't do those
What if
either
I'm
because
a-
you're only
what if
thinking
I'm
about
a
yourself.
Yeah, it sounds like you'd
What
be
if I'm a
too
firefighter?
selfish
I'm a
already.
firefighter, and I would have gone on to save
But you're not
100
a
other people
firefighter.
had I not died.
And
I'm
that's
giving-
you
I'm just a
valuing your
hypothetical.
own life
Right,
more
but
than your partner's.
And that's just
I
what it
love
is.
this conversation because there's no girl who's going to agree with me on this shit. I found the fucking
Have you
magic
found a
bullet.
guy that's
I have
agreed
found
with
the
you?
magic bullet for the whatever podcast. I can argue with anybody on this
think
shit.
a lot of guys
Doesn't
agree with you
matter.
on that one.
Doesn't matter if they're conservative or
But it
liberal
do-
or moderate.
your argument
or
is that
fucking
you
blah, blah,
don't
feminist,
care.
traditional. All the what?
Your argument is that you don't care.
Yeah,
Don't
like
care
do you
about
have
what?
That
anything
the woman
you
is
care
disposable.
about enough?
It's not like I'm a monster. I obviously care deeply.
For a
If I'm
fortnight.
dating a girl, I care about
Said
it.
you would Fortnite and then be on Tinder the next week.
That was a joke. I'm fucking tipsy.
Only like a month.
3 sips. 3 sip, Brian.
What's that, Nick? What's going on? What's going on back there, Nick? Wait, what's going on back there, Nick? Oh, I saw a bit of an eye roll. So
Ooh, and he
was
said
there attitude with that, Nick? You can talk to me. Just talk to me frankly. What was the feeling on that?
I mean, she just didn't want to be here for another 2 hours. That's what I got from it.
I didn't say that.
What did you say? Why don't
I
you?
asked how long does this usually go on for, and he said probably another 2 hours, and I went,
She is the
Oh,
only one who
really?
hasn't had a drink.
and I just went off to just like have a minute.
Uh-huh.
So sometimes it's not
Yeah.
as
It's just
fun
my
if you're not
first time
drinking
here.
and other people are drinking.
So
You're
asking a question.
You're okay.
I feel you. I didn't drink for a while either.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm done, but I know what you mean.
Let's just keep having fun.
Yeah, we were having fun. Moving on.
I'm having a good time.
Can we move over?
Ryan would shove us in front of a bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Or a
Here's
train.
check this out.
or if
Trolley
I'm bored
dilemma.
child. Yes.
Trolley dilemma. I'm on a train track, and it's all of you on the other track.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Don't
Yeah,
answer
I would.
that.
I'm gonna pull. I'm pulling the lever.
That's not helping here. She's
Are you
ready to go, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna put y'all on the tracks.
It's
This is funny,
hypothetical.
bro. How you guys? You guys can't be upset at this shit.
I'm chilling.
No, I'm good.
I think you've never been in love.
Oh,
I'd let the
okay.
train run
I know
over.
my
It was more
man would.
entertaining than anything.
Were you?
Let me
were you
ask you. Hold on. Let me ask y'all a question, right? So I just said trolley dilemma. I'm on the track, and then it's all of you on the other track. If I pull the lever, it means all y'all got to go,
For
and I
one.
get to survive.
Why do-
Would if just replace the situation? I'm betting that most of you would save yourself.
Who are you?
I want another body.
are
All of
you
you,
to me?
all of you would save yourself if it was all of us on the panel that you had to sacrifice, right?
Not me. I'm from a military
Hold
family.
on. Answer the
Die.
question. Go ahead.
Who are you to me? And what is the number?
It's all of us
equation?
on the panel. So you save yourself, or everybody on the panel has to die. Which do you pick?
I think.
Into the mic. Tilt it down.
Okay, I would have to choose everybody else because they would have a greater impact on the world. And then I know that it would, if you want to get into a morality standpoint, I do believe that there is some kind of repercussions for a selfish act like that. So bad
Okay.
karma, call it what you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree.
You'd sacrifice yourself
For the greater good, yeah.
for
Well,
these
you know.
total strangers. Okay.
I'm saving myself. I'm sorry.
I appreciate your honesty. Thank you.
Doing the same.
Into the mic.
I'm doing the same.
I would do everybody else, and then I would die a
You
hero.
do everybody
Oh,
else.
I would keep everybody else and then delete me, and then I would be a hero, and I'd be remembered.
You certainly would be
Okay.
remembered. Yeah, I would sacrifice myself.
Wow.
Total strangers. What about you?
Yeah, but also I believe in eternal life, so I don't think
I'd just come
Yeah, I
back.
believe
Wouldn't be
in God,
over.
so
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
God
Yeah.
would get me.
I kind of think there's some virtue signaling going on. I think secretly most people would preserve themselves. They don't want to admit it,
Not
but
against a child
I do
or
think
a
that there's
husband.
people who aren't. You can disagree with me, but you can't fault me for being honest. We do have a chat here from LPE. Brian, I said doll hairs, LOL, and specifically asked for ID, not the fake passport, bro. L for Gerald, B supporting cappers. Shout out to Josie, who's really 28 and not like that capping chair too. Who's Josie?
Josie?
Josie? Who's Josie?
And the Pussycat.
No, for real.
Josie Ann? Like the, oh, okay.
Where do you even get a fake passport?
Josie's also capping it? Okay.
Josie.
Oh yeah, we'll turn to that. Okay, we have Ben George. Do you want to read it?
Women expect a man to take a bullet for them. Women can't admit they want a man to take a bullet for them because other women will demonize them.
We gonna get you a Kindle deal.
Your voice is so soothing.
Kindle deal.
Yep. Thank you, Ben George, for that chat, man. Definitely appreciate it. Fashizzle, my nizzle. Not quite yet. I want to linger here a little longer. So, is it the ultimate form of chivalry for a man to sacrifice his life for a woman?
Yes. No.
Yeah.
If the woman didn't want that done, like example, like for the kids, like, hey, like if I die, I want you to take, do the kids, then I would say no, that wouldn't be the ultimate form. It would be, yeah.
Well, what would be a greater sacrifice than giving your life for somebody?
Then to listen to their will and be like, hey, well, get rid of me and you can take the kids because I know that I'm not going to make it that long.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that would be greater because you're listening to them.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's self-sacrifice is the ultimate thing. Like, I don't want to get too far off, but one of my favorite movies is This Is the End. And at the end, they realize what they have to do in order to be saved because the world is going to hell. And all they have to do is essentially sacrifice themselves, and then they get sucked up into heaven where the Backstreet Boys are. So that's if you've never seen it, you don't get it. But I'm sure plenty of people in chat have. But and literally, like, classic, everybody knows that is the ultimate form of, like, that is the most noble thing you can do is self-sacrifice. Mm-hmm. So I think it is the greatest, most chivalrous thing. That's why,
But don't you think that chivalry is dead? No.
Perfect example.
So, I mean, look, it occurs to me that women have this expectation that men lay down their lives for them, that you've only been dating for a year.
No, we said one day.
Oh, okay, fine. Even worse, I guess. Yeah, you two said same day?
Yeah.
So that is chivalrous treatment, that's traditional treatment, that's masculine treatment, that's men adhering to their traditional gender roles. The ultimate manifestation of a man's traditional gender role would be the ultimate manifestation of protection would be to lay down your life for somebody else. The ultimate manifestation of, I would argue, a woman's traditional gender roles would be sexual purity, remaining a virgin. Most women aren't remaining virgins. I think that's a trade-off. That should be the trade-off.
Grid 1 Motorsports donated $200. Brian, the bloodline must continue. Until a man has strong sons, he must ensure his survival at all costs. Sorry, ladies. Chivalry works against you here.
Like, let me make this argument for people who think it's not masculine or not beta. Here's the framing, right? Let's say you've never had children, and you're an only son. You're the last of your bloodline, right? What would be the most masculine, if you want to use the term alpha? Would it be dying for a woman who's going to go ahead and you don't have children, remember, you're the last of your bloodline. She's going to go procreate with another man. She's going to forget you within 3 years, whatever, however long. Or would it be more masculine and more alpha to secure your bloodline and go on and survive and have the other person take the bullet? That way you can go on and have 7 sons. What is better for your bloodline? Answer the question.
It seems like your priorities aren't straight.
I think anyone.
Why should I pedestalize the woman's bloodline over mine?
Because you love them in this hypothetical situation.
But
it's all about what you value, and if you value your bloodline over the love of your life, then that's that. We know where your values stand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me add. Let's change the frame. Let's change it. No, I don't want to necessarily talk about what Brian said. I just want to change. I want to change the frame.
Oh, God.
Ladies, and I don't wish this on anyone, but this is just hypothetical. If you're pregnant and it saved you or the baby,
Baby.
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 100%.
Baby. Baby.
Baby.
Baby.
100%.
Baby. Baby.
If they saved me, I'd be like, you're
You and my
selfish.
siblings, all
But they can always make more babies with you.
But that's my baby.
yeah.
That's pretty sacrificial on the women's behalf.
Yeah. If I sacrifice, they can too, right?
Yeah.
Yep. For a child,
We would
that's
do
what
it in
I'm
a
saying.
heartbeat.
What do you say to that, Brian? If women,
they're pregnant and it's like there's a
save
they have a
them,
health thing.
yeah, and it save them or the baby. They all said save the
Brian's
baby.
definitely saving the baby.
What do I think of their answers?
Yeah, what do you think of their answers?
Well, it's a bit different when it's your kid.
Oh my god.
That doesn't inspire you. That doesn't inspire you.
That doesn't inspire
I said
Okay.
I would be more inclined to risk my life for my child.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm saying like women have a sacrificial love as well.
Yeah.
But like, let's also be realistic here. Who here is pro-choice? Going around the table.
I'm pro-choice.
Interesting. You're pro-choice.
Pro-life.
I'm undecided.
That's helpful. But
I'm pro-choice, but I have one amendment to it. But if they want to get into it, I can say the amendment.
in the case of an essay, is
Um,
that it?
well, so I think that I'm pro-choice, but why don't
we don't need
okay.
to get into it.
Okay. Yeah, I would just say pro-choice. There's
are
little
you?
details.
I'm pro-life.
Pro-life.
Okay. Well, it seems to me that I don't know what the breakdown is on women who are pro-choice versus pro-life. A lot of women aren't protecting their kids.
Sorry, ladies.
It would
Sorry,
be
ladies.
my choice, though, to protect
tried.
that
He's
life.
like, I tried to save you. I tried to
Till I
side
realized
with
y'all
you
was
guys,
pro-choice.
but y'all- I feel like you're waiting for that one.
Can I ask a question
I
about
did
the
my best.
bloodline thing?
You're asking at like
So
full term
let's
though.
so let's
Yeah.
say that you have 5 brothers. Your bloodline is going to continue through either brothers or you. And let's say that the woman that you're with, she's an only child and she doesn't have any siblings. Would you rather save your bloodline, which most likely is going to continue anyway, or save hers?
I'm still saving my life.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not about the bloodline.
No,
It's not even
a
about the
component.
bloodline.
You do realize
I think
that
it's just like I'm saying
you,
myself.
you do realize when you're making an argument, there can be multiple reasons for why you want
Okay,
something.
what are the other ones?
You're selfish.
So living's cool. I like to live. I'd like to continue living. The bloodline thing, death sucks. There's probably going to be pain involved.
Weak.
Yeah, what are the other
Why
ones?
is that weak?
Because it's based. Yeah,
Because there's no nobility in that and honor.
I
in
don't
that.
want to die. She
I
can
don't think
die.
he cares about honor.
Bro, there's no nobility in honor. Y'all are.
Yeah.
Yes,
Where
there
did the
is.
ladies go? Hold on. Y'all want
Do you
gentlemen.
not- do
Where
you
did the
not
ladies
think
go?
it's
Where did the
honorable-
ladies go? Answer the
Are
question.
you gonna marry?
Wait, let me
or
ask you
date?
this.
don't
Do you
wanna
not
get
think
married.
it's honorable for like men who have sacrificed their lives for our country?
What?
Men
We're talking
who have
about- hold on.
sacrificed their life for our country. Is that honorable? Yes or no? It's a very simple question.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's heroic and
And
honorable.
it's sacrifice, isn't it?
Yes, it's a sacrifice. That doesn't mean that I necessarily want
To be
okay,
honorable?
No. Well, hold on. If being honorable means I need to lay down my life for a woman that I'm on a first date with,
But just as you said, there's multiple definitions. That's one form of honor.
But you said you wouldn't do it even if you were like in love with her.
Pregnant.
Yeah.
but okay, I'm failing to see this like soldier component.
But there's certainly honor in dying for someone
yes,
greater
no,
good.
I don't disagree that it would be like this honorable thing
Mm-hmm.
to do that. It would be heroic.
But you're just saying like fuck
it would
honor.
be no, hold on. Just to be clear, something can be heroic,
Mm-hmm.
and I could also desire to not do.
The heroic thing.
Yes,
Okay, that's fair.
if it puts my life at risk, then yes.
Okay.
Again, people can feel how they want to feel. Of course, you as women are going to feel a certain type of way about that because you have this very gendered expectation for men to sacrifice their lives because, frankly, you view men as disposable. Men, not just by women, but by society at large, are viewed as the disposable sex. That's why we send men to war so they die. These poor 18-year-old boys go to some... Look, perhaps there are some wars that were for righteous causes. Most wars, fucking monarchs are butthurt over some fucking princess or some bullshit. Fucking Vietnam, no fucking reason. Iraq, no fucking reason. Afghanistan, no fucking reason. We got hundreds of thousands of men, PTSD, fucking maimed, dead, injuries, all this shit. For what? For the military-industrial complex? So that rich people can get richer? Is that heroic? Maybe it's heroic on the micro level. On the macro level, why the fuck are we in Vietnam?
Well,
do you think America was under threat by the Vietnamese? Were they protecting their country? Was America, who had just back-to-back World War champs, we were scared of Vietnam?
Which gender sent them to war?
Were they sacrificing? Were they protecting their country? They made a sacrifice. They're heroic. Most of these guys got fucking drafted in Vietnam. Cannon fodder.
I feel like if the person
you have
didn't
a
want
family, are you considered the man in the house?
And just to be clear, I have these men who died in these fucking... Yo, Slayer, thank you for the 20 gifted subs. I absolutely have compassion. These men who were sent to these meaningless wars. It's fucking terrible.
Definitely.
I think if someone died...
I put the blame on these fucking... these people that stood to make money from these wars. That's why we were in these conflicts.
I want to get back...
Halliburton, all that bullshit.
So I want to just get back to like what you were saying about like women put this like gender thing on men that they have to like sacrifice their love. But like, here's the thing though, like even though we have certain qualities about men and women that are different, we kind of just have to take the good with the bad. Like women, we have to bear children. We have to go through that pain, right? Men, if you have a family, you have a wife, you have kids, you're considered the man of the house. Somebody breaks into your house, you're going to be the one to protect your family, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll dispatch them with a firearm. But we're talking about hypothetical scenarios here.
I understand that's hypothetical, but like I'm saying, like, wouldn't you take that role as a man?
Let me ask you a question. So if man, I think the ultimate sacrifice, the ultimate thing you can ask of a man is to sacrifice his life for his girlfriend, wife, whatever. Why don't we have a corresponding demand and expectation for women to be virgins? What's going on there? Do you object?
I don't think that.
Do you object to that being the standard? Because I'll tell you this much, it's way easier to just be a virgin than it is to die. Which do you think is like the bigger ask? To remain a virgin or to die? Which one?
The correlation.
Which is the bigger ask? To be a virgin or to die?
We're asking you to take the risk of dying.
Hold on, no. Answer the question. What is a bigger ask for a woman to remain a virgin or for a man to lay down his life and die? Answer the question.
I would say the bigger ask is for the man to lay down his life.
Do you guys agree?
I agree.
Tough.
I think that though, like example, let's say if a guy took a bullet for me in somewhere and on his dying breath, he's like, dang, I really didn't want to do that, but I just thought that society told me. I would think about that for the rest of my life and be like, damn, he really shouldn't have. You know, he really shouldn't have.
Right.
Like, you know, because he didn't want to do it. He was pressured into it by society. So I would want to, if he did
Nobody's saying you have to want to do it.
If he did out of free will, okay. But if he didn't, then I wouldn't want it.
But you're talking about virtue. You're saying there's no virtuous women who are worth dying for. But we gave you the hypothetical. Say that the woman you were with was virtuous. Would you die for her? And you still said no.
Right.
Oh, and just to throw that out there, my girlfriend that I almost took a bullet for, she was a virgin. I took her virginity.
Oh, wow.
Good for you.
Oh my God.
Congrats. Look, again, just to be clear, there are plenty of virtuous women out there, even women who aren't virgins. That's not what I'm arguing. I'm just saying that I think Ayn Rand wrote a book called The Virtue of Selfishness. And yeah.
What did it say?
that being selfish is a virtue.
Self-preservation.
No, being selfish is a virtue.
The virtue of preserving. Yeah.
So, I mean,
he ain't dying.
But not in the case of your
I mean,
parents or
it is
your
what it
kids.
is.
It's true that women have the privilege in society because they have a finite number of eggs and a finite number of years that they can get pregnant and have kids. men can just go, sleep around, get as many women pregnant as they want, and there's a long, gestational period. And then also because women are the weaker gender, men have to protect them. So because they are both desired and weaker compared to men, they need to be protected by society. So yeah, there's a big, social safety net, and women are cherished and everything, but that doesn't mean that you should just hate on them or something. I get that women should be.
Wait, is it hating on women to not want to die for a woman?
Well, you're saying, they're all.
No, just like hating on our opinion of why men should do that. I mean, you have a different viewpoint. That's fine.
Yeah, you bring up like the worst case.
Do I?
Scenario.
What's the worst case scenario?
Brian,
What's the
yes,
worst case
women
scenario?
have special privileges. Yes, Brian, women have greater privileges than men, and it sucks for men.
That's literally what I said. It sucks.
Fucking
Your
suck.
dude
In their
sucks.
defense,
What do you mean?
There is a tendency in our culture today to hate on men and to talk trash about men, and women could recognize that we have these privileges, we are cherished by society, and we should be grateful, and we should stop ragging on men. And I do wonder if a lot of what you're feeling is actually just a reaction to that sentiment of men bashing and everything. If you actually mean it, or if it's just you're kind of sick of.
And also, you're saying it in
shitting on
today's
men.
society. Who knows what your opinion would be? If you were not in today's society, like back in the day.
Yeah,
sure. Yeah,
society
it could
shit on
absolutely
men.
be the case
That could be skewing your opinion in one direction.
Oh, I'd be.
But the answer isn't to stop being chivalrous and taking on the masculine role of the protector. It's maybe I don't know what you can do, but I do agree that we should stop shitting on men, and women should be more grateful for men and the role that they play.
I agree.
Well.
Anyways.
I still think.
Yeah, you have your.
You're not going to
viewpoint.
convince me on
That's
this.
fine.
I'm
I think we're done trying to convince you.
He's allowed to have his I will never go near you when you're on a train.
You're fine.
You guys are. Do you guys feel a little defeated?
No.
Because
because literally nobody agrees with you, so that's fine.
If that's your agenda.
Literally nobody.
Yeah, you're like,
Bro, but
it's all based off feelings.